Hello everyone, it's Bertie here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. Good 6:30 in the morning. Maybe 7 by now, I'm not sure, but really it's 5:30, almost 6 in my world of nature. So, I normally would be heading right out to feed the goat right now, but he is in nature, and so for him it's an hour earlier, so I want to at least wait till daylight to nurse, which will be 8 o'clock here, which will be cutting right in to my Janet Nash time. So I'll have to make it, I'll have to watch a replay today. I wanted to show you some Happy Mail. I got this from my friend Arlene. Hi, Arlene. She's on here. She made this journal out of envelopes. And look how wonderful it just lays open. Isn't that wonderful? So, I'm going to make this my, well, I'm going to put scriptures in it for anxiety. So, I'm gonna, we'll see what we want to put on the cover or whatever, but look, every one of them has a pocket if you want. So that is going to be my encouragement, my slow down and breathe, my something or another journal. Now, I had this old yoke. You can kind of see where the neck was. Had this yoke of this, I don't know what you would call it, an old wedding dress or something. I don't know what it was back in the day. But it had these wonderful little hooks here that I just loved. The eyes are over here. And however it was laying, that's just how I sewed, slow stitched. And then when I got done, I put some of my, I love buttons. Whenever I find buttons, I pick out the ones that speak to me and then stick the rest in the jar. But I put some pretty buttons on it, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. But yesterday, when I was getting this stuff out, I thought, wouldn't that be a pretty cover for my anti-anxiety book? So that's what I'm going to do with that. Thank you, Arlene. She also sent me some little goodies in here. She sent me a list of some scriptures to look up for anxiety, and I'm going to run those off so that I can cut them out and put them in my book. Ugh. Just a minute. Okay, I had something absolutely disgusting on my coffee cup. When I took a sip, it was just yucky, so I had to go wash that off. Okay, so I have to figure out on my computer or printer or whatever how to make the size of things that I run off smaller. See, I ran off this hymn or chorus or whatever, but it's very large. This one is not so bad because it screenshot my phone, and that is inside this box. But if it's not inside this box, it's even larger. So I don't know how to adjust the print size yet on my printer. So when I figure that out, I'm going to run off my little scriptures and use those in here. Oh my, let's pull that back over here. Yeah, so look, she sent me this piece of lace. That will definitely go on here. Anyway, we'll figure all this out. She sent me another little journal out of envelopes. Turning Point with Dr. David Jeremiah. I recognize that. Well, that's kind of cool. how she put that envelope over the front. She's amazing. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you. I think Arlene has been with me since my very first video, and she has supported me. I know she has prayed for me. She's encouraged me. She's teased me. She's made fun of me. She's a crackerjack. She's a smarty pants, and I love her. Love, love, love you, Arlene. There's my little note, and oh, washi tape. I want to add, leave that out because I have another one from another mail laying over here waiting for the right moment. Oh, a napkin, which I can use in there. Some little squares that I can use, and I will slow stitch with these. Look at that music paper. And this piece of material, I think I'm going to cut out somehow, or maybe just leave it like this. I'm going to make it a little neck scarf for my RJ out in my art room. I think he will absolutely love that. Little plastic pouch that I can stick whatever in. It goes like this. It's got this cute little picture on it. It's picking up all my trash from Jane Davenport, and it's something she had, and it's got this cute little princess on it. So, and a cute little, it won't fit. See, if I could put this on my copier and shrink it down so it'll fit in my envelope journal, but this will be cute. A little scripture. It says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope." Romans 15:13. So I'm going to put that in there too. Okay, now, speaking of Arlene, welcome to hashtag Flip Through Friday on Monday. Arlene sent me this book. Geez, it's probably been a couple years ago, hadn't it, Arlene? Or has it been a year and I just don't remember? She sent me this book, and she made it out of vacuum sweeper bags. I have not finished dolling up the front yet. I'm going to add more to the front because when it first came to me, this flap fit over. But now I'm going to have to extend it because I have gotten it too fat. Actually, this is the front, and this should come up over it, but I've gotten it too fat. Am I in screen? Yes, I'm perfect. Okay, so I've been working in it for a long time. I've done many videos with the pages. Look, it has gotten so big that my little pocket here, vacuum sweeper pocket, pooches open. Okay. This is cute. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys are my therapy, so I'm just going to read it to you. It says, "My Feelings Having Lyme. Ghost in This House" by Alison Krauss. I don't want to pick up the mail. I don't want to answer the phone. I don't want to answer the door. I'd just soon be alone. I don't keep my place up. I don't live in these rooms. I'm just rattle around. I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a shadow upon these walls. I'm just a whisper of smoke. I'm all that's left of a heart on fire that once burned out of control. It's taken my body and soul. I'm just a ghost in this house. Well, that must have been what I was feeling in 2022. And I wrote that down, and I put it in my little pocket here. And we'll see if I can get it back in. See? Look, you write your feelings down, and one day you can look back and see where you've come. I think that's good. have added pages to this book, and I have worked on the existing vacuum sweeper. Just a little piece of painty paper. Oh, I remember this. This is just a little piece of painty paper. And in the painty paper, I saw this little mermaid. So I outlined her. And it looked like she was holding a string of garland. I thought she was cute. And then I thought that looked like the sun. So I liked it. Do you guys need, I wonder if I should come in closer or if you're fine. Well, that's not closer. Yeah, that's too close, isn't it? It's not really too bad. I'm going to see if I can come up a tad. Well, looks like that's as best we're going to get. Okay. We were up to here. All right. Looks like I put that in there. For what reason, I don't know. His mysteries aren't clear to me while I'm down here. I may not understand, but I won't let go of his unseen hand. I listen to songs, and a lyric or a sentence or something will speak out to me, so I write it down. There's a little belly band. You can see I'm not done, but I did want to share because I'm running out of things to do flip throughs on. So it looks like I put an entire signature in here. I haven't even got to my vacuum sweeper bag yet. This is my favorite hanky. It rotted and I just wanted to put it in here. Call to shine. I missed the forest for the trees. I have no, you know, sometimes there's just no rhyme or reason. I just have a phrase close by and I use it. This is a cute little matchbook, and I made a little book inside of it, and I just made a little flappy thing to stick it on, to hold it. I love children's books, and I love the images in them. Cresha Lou Art and Designs. I like her stuff. I must have written it down so that I could remember. I need to go back and check her out. I haven't looked at her in a long time. Man, I've got a lot to do in here, don't I? Count on Nature. This is just a napkin. A little a bear girl. This is a jelly print. A hoot owl. This was one of those, you know, frames that the old-fashioned cards go in, but there was no card, there was no picture in it, so I put one in there. Here we go. We're getting into some vacuum sweeper bag. These things here I want to put on this page to decorate it. And I have picked that out, and sometimes I just stick it in there. It's thinking, oh, I want to put that on this page in my vacuum sweeper bag, but don't have time, so I'll come back to it later. some cardboard that I turned into a... This is a cute card. This is called Mueller's Flowers, and it had Wichita, Kansas address on it. So I thought that was cool from back in who knows when. This is made from a tea bag pocket. I remember, I think, doing that on video. You know what? That's a tea bag over the little pouch. So both the tea bag and the pouch are on there making a pocket. I remember doing a lot of these on video. Sometimes I just don't have the heart to take the pages apart, so I put them in their whole. I love trout. I think they're beautiful. And that's the fish that we used to catch when I lived in Branson. See how I just go through and put little things on just to get it started? And then one day I was just in the mood to glue underpants on, so I went through and just put underpants on. Another day I might be in the mood to go through and just smush paint, so I just smush paint. It's a napkin. All of these are vacuum sweeper bags. Arlene, you crack me up. Man, I need to look back because I'm kind of at a lull with ideas to do on pages. I need to look back and get ideas out of my old journals and use those for inspiration. I was making myself, I remember making myself put some of the underpants on upside down because that really bothers my brain to do that. So I was making myself think out, you know, go outside of my comfort zone. These are beautiful shell mother of pearl buttons. I guess they're mother of pearl. They are shell, so I love buttons. Love, love, love buttons. Some of these I don't know if I've just glued together with a piece of paper on it or if it's stuck. More backgrounds just waiting to be created on. Napkin, smooshing around some blue watercolor. Little strip of napkin and some underpants ready. This one's done. I think I did this one on video also. Not sure. Don't quite remember about that one. This beautiful coffee dyed paper. And it's so thin, like, well, it's a devotional, so it's almost got like Bible page feel. And look at this. Look at that beautiful handwriting. November 30th from New York. It doesn't say the date. Wow, look at that sparkly trout. I added glitter to this one. I love those colors. See, when I run across something like this and I just love the colors, I may do nothing else to it. And this here was a painting. This here was a jelly print. And I loved the grunge look of it. It may not get anything else either. I just don't know. And then this is a pocket, and that's the end. So there you go. Can you believe I just did a 20-minute video? That's my hashtag Flip Through Friday. Now, I want to show you what I did yesterday. I used my Silpat, which is over 20 years old, so I don't feel good about putting it on my cookie sheet anymore. I really need a new one. I'm using parchment paper now, but I'm usually a Silpat girl on my cookie sheets. But it's perfect to put under gluey stuff because you can just wipe it right off. I have this bucket of tea bags out on the screened-in porch, and when I go sit out in the back rock garden, I open them up and dump the tea out. Well, yesterday, I just reached down and grabbed a couple and thought, well, let's do something with them. So I just snipped the bottom off and emptied the tea out. And then I took my matte gel medium, laid it on my Silpat, and just went over it with my matte gel medium, front and back, and let it dry, and it peeled right off my Silpat. I gave a little coat to my tag, too, because I didn't know how, durable it was going to be. And then I just put a little focal point on it. And it's got structure enough that I can use that for a tag and stick it down in a pocket. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I did that yesterday at some point. So there you have it. I'm probably going to, when the goat wakes up, well, which would be about now, it's daylight enough, I'll go feed the goat, and who knows, I may come back in and do another video. So we'll see what happens. Have a great day. If I don't see you before then, no, I'm going to come in and watch Janet Nash first. And then I have to vacuum and mop the floors, and then I might do another video. Bye-bye from Birdie.